Welcome to Tasha'S Kitchen. My name is Natasha Romena Jacobs, and I'm going to be taking you on a journey into my kitchen. Are you a foodie? Do you like to eat? Do you like exquisite meals? Come along, let's explore my kitchen.
Satisfaction found in Tasha'S Kitchen. Fun, fun, fun. Every time in Tasha'S Kitchen, it's happy time in Tasha'S Kitchen. We always wine and dine in Tasha'S Kitchen. Sweet Tasha'S Kitchen.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Tasha'S Kitchen. And today on our menu, we're going to be making banga soup, aka bangis. Yes. And the ingredients we're going to be using today for our banga soup, we have our meat. Here is our meat. Our meat, yes, it's a lot. I bought this for 300 naira. And the secret to getting this much of meat is make your lero, your meat seller, make him your paddy. By the time you're coming, he's shouting my customer. So I bought this for 300 naira and it's a lot. And it's along with our budget. Remember, we're putting on a low budget. And here we have our stockfish. Our stockfish is about for 200 naira. This stockfish it's already pieces. Not the head, I bought this because it's easy to use. I don't need to separate it in the pot and it gives me the taste I want. We have our pomo, which I bought for 100 naira. Our pepper for 50 naira. This is the black pepper. I love using black pepper. You can use any pepper of your choice, but I love the taste, the sharp taste this gives my food. And here we have another seasoning which we use for banga to give it that aroma, that sweet taste you get from banga. Here I have my crayfish for 200 naira. My 200 naira crayfish is a lot. Yes, it's more than my seasoning cube right here because I love using the fresh ingredients, and the crayfish gives that sweetness more than the seasoning cube. So I use a lot of the crayfish. Here's my salt and my fish, which I bought for 200 naira. My roasted fish. This I bought and cleaned. I deboned it and washed it. So here it is, deboned and washed. Here we have our star of the show, our banga juice. This banga juice I bought for 500 naira. You can get the bigger tin, but this is the half the riga I bought for the amount I'm cooking today. And here we have our banga spices. Also with this along, but this gives it that smell. That's, you know, when your neighbor is cooking banga and you know that it's banga, this is what sells that banga out. You have your seasoning cube here. I'm going to be using a little onions for seasoning and for the main food. So right now we are going to make our stock, and hope you stay tuned and watch out. Welcome back. Now we are going to go over to our stock making. As we said, first of all, make sure you wash your hand because you're going to be handling food. In goes our meat first and foremost. Make sure your pot is dried. Remember, we have to put everything together before we add our water and steam. So our stockfish goes in next. I love this coffee. It's bits and pieces. So by the time you're swallowing your starch, your eba, semo, whatever it is you're swallowing, it's getting in there. You're feeling it. You're chewing on it. Our pomo goes in next into the pot. And next, our fish, our smoked fish. Remember, it's deboned and washed. So all goes in. Now in goes our salt for seasoning. Remember, I'm just going to watch. Remember, if you have more meat, if you're cooking with more meat and more ingredients, you put more salt. I'm just going to be putting a little for taste. And our pepper goes in next. I can't use my hand for the pepper because it's pepper and I give the respect to it. So a little pepper for that peppery spice, and I want it to get into my meat so you feel everything. In my onions and my seasoning cube goes in next. I'm not putting everything, I'm just going to use a small amount because I need to put a little onions. I love onions. I'm going to be putting a little into my main when I start the main soup. I'm going to put few cubes of seasoning cubes. So this I put in. Now you can hear the sizzle or leaving it. There you go. Now we have everything in the pot. We're going to add our water to it. This you would want to put like 2 cups of water to get the meat cooked. Remember, the meat also has water in it and it's going to bring out water, so you don't have excess water in it.
but you want the taste to go in and not essence water. So we're going to add about 2 cups of water to this. Now you cover and let cook for 5 minutes. You're going to let this cook for 5 minutes and you come back to check. Your meat might not be ready in 5 minutes, depending on the kind of meat you're using. But if it is ready in 5 minutes, you can pour it out. But this I'm going to cover and let cook for 5 minutes. I'll come back and check it after 5 minutes. If it needs more water, I can add to it. If it's still a bit hard, if I need it to be a bit more tender, I can cook it a bit. But for now, we're going to let it cook for 5 minutes and I'll be back. So it's been 5 minutes and now we're going to check our stock and see how far it's gone. If it is tenderly cooked, we'll put it down. But if it's not, we'll add more water and let it simmer a bit. This is beautiful. The aroma and everything coming together. It smells adorable. I wish you could perceive what I'm perceiving here. Here, it's looking all beautiful. Now we're going to check our meat. You might just press it against the pot to see how hard it is. Or, preferably, you can bring it out and put it on your chopping board here. Check. Okay. It's cooked, but I want it to be really soft, very soft. So by the time you bite into it, it goes softly in. So we're going to let it cook for, say, about 3 to 4 minutes, lesser than the time we gave the first time. So now we let this cook for a while, and we'll come back and check it. It should be ready by the time we are back, just to get that softness. Then we'll move into our cooking. We'll be right back. Bangies on the way. Welcome back. Now we are going to check our meat and see how cooked it is. Oh, this looks beautiful. Okay, it's looking the way I want it. Okay, our stock is looking beautiful. Now we are going to pour it out into our bowl to get the pot ready. You need to be careful on this part so you don't get the hot stock on you. Okay, I'll close this. Oh, and then if you're looking at all these things in here, it's so delicious. So the whole aim is to get everything out of the pot. Because we need the pot empty to put our banga in. Our bangis. Need to get everything out. I'm just going to take the water to rinse it off to make sure I don't have any particles left in the pot. There. Now put our pot back on the heater, setting this aside. Now we have our star of the show, our bangis. Let the pot dry a bit. It's dried. In goes our bangis. You can hear the sizzling. Put everything in. This you're going to fry for a bit before in goes your stock, your river of juiciness. So we stir this, add a little bit of water to this just to get everything out. So you stir and let it boil while that is in there. You're getting ready to put everything. Now our banga is going to come to life. Our bangis is going to come to life. Keeping this ready, we're going to leave that to boil a bit. Take this off. Now let's get this ready. So we're setting this down. Good. Let's keep that away and wait. Now this is boiling a bit. It's beginning to boil up. We're waiting. Next in goes my onion. I'm putting it now so it will cook. By the time it gets to like the soup is ready, you don't get to see it, but you get to taste it. And some people don't like using onions for their meals, so you can take this out. It's optional, but I love onions, so I'm having onions in there. I'll cover this and let it boil for about, say, a minute. And then we'll add every other thing that come after. Now what goes in is our stock. But remember, before you put in your stock, after you've let it boil for a while, you need to see the oil on the top. That's our oil. And after, once you see the oil on the top, you know it's ready. Now you can put your stock in. Your bangis is ready. In goes your stock. But in order not to have it, not to have too much water in it, yes, you need your stock, is tasty, but in goes your meat. Take all the juiciness in first. Then you can add your water gradually as you go. So I'm trying to get all the goodness out. Okay. So I'll put a bit of it. Try to get everything out. And there, then it's looking filled. It's not empty, it's not watery, and we made this with just 1,900. Don't forget. So now you have that in. We are going to put our spices. Our banga spices goes next, and then your seasoning cubes. Next, our crayfish. And remember to use plenty crayfish compared to your seasoning cubes. It's better to use more crayfish than more seasoning cubes, because this, you know, it's natural. If you see it's getting thicker, now I can add my stock, my remaining stock water. I remember I used the small thing of banga. So if you're using the big one, it's fine, because then it gets thicker than this. It's more than this, so my ingredients will be small for that. Remember we used the small one. So you stir it for a bit. Now we go in. This is next. Go in. We set this aside. We're going to wait for it to boil for a bit, because this is the last thing that goes in. It's dried, so you don't really need it to cook, but you need it to simmer and get the taste into the food, but not for long. Our bangis is boiling, and as it's boiling, let's do one more thing. Make sure that our taste is. It's advisable to put all your seasoning, your salt, majorly in your stock, so you don't really have to put excess salt in it. But we are going to taste and see if it needs a bit more of pepper or salt. This is perfect. I don't need to add any other thing. It's perfect like that. We're just going to let it cook. Boil for say 3 to 5 minutes. And then we'll come back and add our last banga spices, and we are done. Hey guys, welcome back. Our soup has been boiling and it has gotten to the point where I put my last spice. We've cleared up and we've set, if you can see, for my guest who is coming today to test my food, my co-host, my paddy, Adam's Society Town. He's going to be coming in to taste our food. We've talked about bangis so much, and he's been craving to eat it. So today he's going to be tasting it. I hope he likes it. He enjoys it as he's been talking about it. But I know he will. I made it. Tasha'S, of all people. He was. Anyway, so we're going to stir our vegetable in and let it boil for a bit, and then we'll dish out for him and wait for him to come and taste our delicious bangis. Yeah, so it's bangis. When you want to go and buy it somewhere, or you're going to a restaurant or the market, tell them you want bangis. Tell them that Tasha said so. I did. Tasha'S Kitchen. It's bangis. From now on, it's bangis. Bangis all the way. Yeah. Alright, so this from here. So we're going to let this boil while we bring on my fellow TV presenter, my paddy in the industry. He's going to be coming to taste this food for us and tell us how it is and how yummy and delicious it is. I know the answer already, but you know, let's just let him come. When we come back, he'll be here to taste my bangis. So we're going to dish out the food, and with this delicious santana, fufu, packet shirts. There are so many names for it, but we call it fufu. He's going to be eating this live here. So we'll be back. Alright, welcome back everybody. Now I have my foodie friend.
Hey guys, what's up? It's me. My name's Adams.
And he's here.
So
Has been jubilating about the food. So
it
let's.
looks good. It looks really good. What are we eating?
Of course it's
what
good.
are
We're eating banga. I made it. Bangis, aka bangis.
Don't
Bangis
create new name.
you know me now. I like creating food. So the food is ready. We want you to taste it. Just wash your hand and tell us. Okay. It's just one hand we need you to wash, because it's one that is eating the food. Eh?
All right. Whew.
How is it?
Nat, you know something I want to tell you? There's something very important I need to tell you.
Wait, now where are you going?
Wait, there's something important I need to tell
I'm
you.
listening.
This food is spectacularly,
I know,
magnificently.
I know. It's Tasha'S now. It's Tasha'S.
Exactly. All right, I'll see you. Guys, this is a wonderful show. Continue watching. God bless.
You're leaving without me. Oh my God. Keep watching Tasha'S Kitchen. I will keep bringing you delicious food, delicious meals, and mouth-watering dishes like this. Stay tuned, and we'll be back same time, same place next week.
Satisfaction found in Tasha'S Kitchen. Fun.